The entire month of April, the broadcast has been spotlighting Autism Speaks, a wonderful charity dedicated to raising money and awareness of autism. And in today's spotlight, Lisa and I are joined by Sylvia and Aaron to discuss the effects of autism once kids grow up. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Glad you're here.
Yes.
Yeah, and don't be nervous, Aaron. You said you were nervous before. You don't have to be.
What are the challenges that you've seen now that he is an adult? Now that you are an adult?
Well, my first challenge was finding a job, but thanks to DARS, which introduced me to the Bridge program, I now work at Bank of America at the Infomart.
Oh, good.
That's amazing.
Is that one of the main challenges?
His main challenge
in adulthood
was getting a job. He has a work program at school, and he applied lots of places, but because he had no experience, he had a hard time getting a job.
So it wasn't necessarily autism that was causing employers to
Well, because we never said that he had autism. He just didn't have any experience, and what could he do? What couldn't he do? And we're very grateful to Bank of America and the Bridges program, because in school they did a little survey on him, and they had said that all he could do is work at a Luby's, and here he is working for Bank of America doing home loans, processing paperwork, and making really good money.
Oh, wow.
There's probably a lot of moms that have faced the same challenges you've faced. What advice would you give them?
Well, of course, you never give up on your children, and you advocate for your children. Sorry.
It's okay.
Ask Aaron another question.
because it obviously gets you choked up. I mean,
Sure.
you've dealt with this
Sure.
for his whole life, and to be able to see him being such a
Yes.
success, your mom's
Very
so proud
successful,
of you.
very proud of
It
him.
has to
Very
just make
proud
you
of him.
feel like everything that you went through when he was younger, because when he was younger, you didn't have the resources that people have now when their children
Absolutely
are diagnosed.
not. Aaron, as a matter of fact, was not diagnosed until he was 10. He was 10 years old, and so it was just through me doing what I thought I could do for my son, and not knowing, but as a mother, you have that instinct, like something isn't right, and took him to therapists and psychologists, and just like, oh, he's just nervous, anxious, he has anxiety, and never knowing. And so thank goodness to Autism Speaks, and so we're volunteer, Aaron and I volunteer with them. We actually were at the first walk, and as he got older, he felt that he was too old to do the walks, and so we decided that we would volunteer, and so that's what we do now. We volunteer with Autism Speaks.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was going to say, getting your first job is always a little nerve-wracking for anybody. What was, were you nervous on the first day?
Yes, I was. On the first day it was.
And now it's old hat and stuff.
Yeah. It's great and everything. The Infomart, the Bank of America, it's great. I get good pay, and I get good benefits.
Wow.
So, Aaron, how does it make you feel to know that you are such an inspiration for other people who have autism, and they look at you and say, look at how successful he's been, and it gives them hope that they can do the same thing? Does that make you feel good?
Yes, it really does.
Are you able to go out and talk to people about it and help other people?
Yes, very much.
Is there something that you've taken with you to the workplace, that advice that your mom has given you, or something that you can kind of look back at
Let's see.
during harder days?
Harder days, a lot.
Your mom's a strong woman, isn't she?
Always with by my side.
Because at the events, I like Aaron to come, because a lot of times you don't see too many of the adults with autism, and so you see a lot of parents where they seem, they're starting out, and and they're like not sure, and really hope is what you want to have,
Absolutely.
And when I tell them, Aaron's in college and he works, and that just gives you hope that, oh, okay, he doesn't drive yet. Aaron, we're still working on that. He's afraid to drive, so he rides paratransit 3 days a week, and then
You are
Aaron,
just
I don't
such
blame
an
you. I'm afraid
inspiration
to drive.
us.
I'm afraid to drive most of the time too.
Well, you are such an inspiration to us all, and we just want to thank you guys so much for being here to tell your story today.
well, thank you, and I'd like to offer you
having us.
both one of our Autism
good.
Speaks
Thank
bands,
you.
and
Thank you.
also
Thank you so much.
on Sunday the Zoo Goes Blue, Dallas Zoo, and invite everyone to come out and support the
Wonderful.
Autism Speaks.
That's all day Sunday?
All day Sunday.
Okay.
And that's what I was just about to say. This coming Sunday, Aaron and his father will be volunteering for Dallas Zoo's Go Blue campaign. If you want more details on that, just go to the website on your screen.